Generative AI models and their machine learning frameworks are brand new things. They are still evolving. These are still very, very early days. Now, in order to debug, evaluate, and also measure the telemetry of these LLMs, the existing tooling is not sufficient. That is why there is a lot of improvement and innovation which is going around in terms of measuring and optimizing and evaluating these LLMs. This is where a new breed of ML ops tooling is appearing. Weights and biases is one of them. The founders of Weights and Biases have realized that the tools they were using were outdated and inefficient, and that is why, in order to build better models and in order to help the ML and AI developers, they have come up with Weights and Biases. In this video, I'm going to quickly introduce you to this very fascinating tool, which is called as Weight and Biases, which you can install with pip, or you can simply go into the Weight and Biases or W&B cloud and use it from there. One of the best thing which I really appreciate about them is that in order to use it, all you need to do is to instrument or put WNDB in your code, and I'll show you shortly how to do that. And you don't have to even sign up for your free account, which is very generous. So hats off to their founders for it. Now, in order to show you how it works, let me take you straight to the notebook which Weight and Biases have shared, and you can read more about them on this website, which I'll drop the link in video's description. So this is a notebook which they have shared from their website, and again I'll drop the link in the video's description. What you need to do is that you need to go to this notebook and see how easy it is to install. You need to run this pip install vandb command to install it. Run anyway, I'll say. So it is running. Doesn't take too long to install. This is another thing which I'm really impressed by this tool. So let's wait for it to finish. Once it's installed, secondly, we will import this library vandb, weight and biases, and then we will log into weight and biases. We can either log in with our own account, which you can sign up for, or you can just simply say anonymous is equal to allow, which will let you log in anonymously. Okay, that's done. Let's import it. I'm just using these commands which are given here, so that because they have given it, so there must be a reason behind it. So that's it. The WAN-DB is installed. We are importing the WAN-DB library and we are logging there. Okay, so they are asking us to paste an API key from your profile. Instead of doing that, let me show you how I can use the anonymous allow here. I'm using WAN-DB login anonymous is equal to allow, and then it is asking me if I'm sure. So just click one, and that is true. That's done. I'm logged in as anonymously there. Now, I'm not going into what this is doing. It is primarily what it is doing is it is just preparing the model and then loading the data set and then going from there. Our basic purpose is to see how this works. So we are using in this project, first we are initializing the WAN-DB by passing it different hyperparameters and stuff, and then we are logging whatever is being done. So this is the instrumentation for you. And now if I click on, let's say here, view project, and then let me click here, and this will go to the WAN-DB cloud, and it will show me all the metrics associated with this run and this model. So the idea here is that whenever you are training or fine tuning a model, it always doesn't work on the first attempt. You have to do a lot of iterations. Now, how do you measure which iteration was the best one and what you need to tweak and stuff? Because you cannot fix it until you measure it. That is where this comes very handy. You can compare different iteration and runs. So there you go. For example, this one is showing us the loss, and this one is showing us the accuracy. As you can see, the loss of model is going down, and that is what we want to do. And it has already generated different experiments or iterations for us, and you can see which one is the lowest one. So maybe experiment 2 looks really good because uh, that was the lowest loss. You can see this graph is going down, which is always a good idea, and accuracy is increasing, which shows that our um, model is performing well and this iteration was good enough. You can do a lot of things with this weights and biases. You can with your sign up account, with your other stuff, you can share it with your team. A lot of developers can work uh, together. You can check the logs, and you can even generate artifacts from it so that it will measure it. And there are a lot of things you can do from here. um, so if I go back here, there are a lot of other examples. You can see these are the run histories, and let me select one more run history just to show you. Maybe I'll just go with this one. Let's wait for it to load. For Okay, it just stopped loading. Let's wait for it to load. I think maybe it is refreshing it. Okay, so in this one you can see that loss dropped, and but then it started increasing, whereas the accuracy is pretty good. So this is how you can measure your different iterations of training your model. I will drop the link to this website in video description, and you already saw how easy it is to instrument or embed this WAN-DB within your code. I hope that you liked it. If you have any feedback, or if you have already used it, please share your thoughts on in the video's comments. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you.